Well, hello, my fabulous friends. I hope you're doing well. Okay, something a little bit different. We're still on the royals, but did you see that article that they now think that, and there's great evidence for it, Queen Elizabeth I, the Virgin Queen, was actually a man? I'm not kidding you. So they've done, what happened is they were doing some excavations and lo and behold, they found the bones of a 10-year-old boy. They think they're 9, 10, 11, that kind of age. And a shallow, it like kind of stuffed into the wall. And now they're wondering, was Queen Elizabeth actually a little boy, and then replaced with another little boy, because you have to remember his son died and he always wanted a son, and Queen Elizabeth was Anne Boleyn's daughter. Anyways, I didn't want to look like too deep into it because I don't want to put too much into the cards. I want to ask the cards, was Queen Elizabeth I actually a man? Was Queen Elizabeth I actually a man? Was the original Queen Elizabeth replaced by a young boy? It was just by somebody who looked like her. I'm mixing this up. So what happened was his son died. King Henry's son died. And he had Queen Elizabeth left, and Queen Elizabeth died. I think his boy died of like a flu or something. And instead of saying that he had no heirs, they found a child who was about the same age and about the same height and looked very much like Elizabeth, but was a boy. So is that the reason why she was the Virgin Queen? She never married and she never had children. I think that's the evidence they found. Like I said, I don't like reading too deep into this. I'd rather let the cards speak. I thought this was a fascinating question for us royal watchers. I love the intrigue in this. So, was Queen Elizabeth I strength in reverse? That's the Leo card in reverse. That's the royal family in reverse. Was Queen Elizabeth I a man? Let's ask the cards. Cards are ready. Now, so we're going to be looking to see if there's a lot of kings or knights here. 10 of Cups. So there's the family. There's the family. The king and which wife had the boy? The king, and then he had a girl and a boy. 7 of Coins. 8 of Wands in reverse. 9 of Swords upright. Page of Cups, surprising news. Anxiety, surprising news. 7 of Cups. Or 7 of Coins. I'm wondering if it was like, so the family carries on, right? So something was on here, because wasn't there something that if he didn't have any heirs, it went to his sister's family, and they were Catholics. And there was a lot of anxiety about a child. Let's carry on. 5 of Cups in reverse. Looking forward to the future. Oh, now strength is upright. So strengthening the royal family. 10 of Wands, a burden on the 9 of Swords. Page of Wands in reverse. Could that be the bad news about a death? Justice in reverse. Justice was not done. 9 of Coins in reverse. Now this actually is Queen Elizabeth, the single successful Virgin Queen, the Virgo Queen. And this is actually the card of Virgo. Look at the long red hair. And It's in reverse. So is that trying to tell us the queen was not a female Virgo queen? And here the Page of Wands, the bad news, the justice, things aren't fair. Clock agrees with me. 3 of Cups in reverse. 7 of Cups, illusion, confusion. 4 of Coins in reverse. 4 of Swords, the Emperor. Well, this would be 6 of Coins. Now, is this the sick bed? The 4 of Coins, the 7 of Cups, 4 of Coins, the 4 of Swords, and the Emperor with the 3 of Cups. Like, I'm really not getting a clear answer here. One of the things I will show you, though, is under Virgo. Yeah. 9 of Pentacles is the Virgo. I knew that was. I just had to double check. And it's in reverse. And here's King Henry. Look at the lion there. So to keep the line strong, this justice card, an injustice was done. Here it is, like the solution, but a bit of confusion. We got 3 of Cups and 4 of Coins here in reverse. So there was a bit of confusion about choices here, about secrets being let out. 4 of Swords and the Emperor, 6 of Coins. Again, something wasn't fair. 8 of Swords, 2 of Coins, Page of Coins, the Tower, and the Ace of Coins. Now, I'm going to be honest with you here. I'm not getting that it's screaming that this was a female to male, like where if all we have is the Emperor, and we know King Henry was the Emperor, and this would have happened when King Henry was alive. Where is the kings? Yes, we have the 9 of Coins here, so we have her in reverse as a young girl. She wouldn't be a queen yet. I'm getting that he didn't want her to be queen, but that doesn't mean he got rid of her and got a man in there and pretend it was a woman. I'm not getting that at all. I'm not getting any kind of switcheroo at all. I know there was a struggle who was going to be the next ruler, and here we have that in the Tower. We have the sales part here. I'm thinking that what happened possibly wasn't fair. I mean, she ended up being a great queen and ruling for quite a while and did great things. But it was the end of the line. But I'm not getting, and I always I mean, that'd be fantastic if we had male then female or female to male next to each other. And then that would tell me, and we didn't see that at all. We don't even have knights on here to show that it was a male who took over, or a king. That's what I was really looking for, the King of Pentacles. We don't have that at all. Ace of Coins here, that tells me no seeds were planted. So I think this could be somebody digging around and somewhat of a fantasy about this. I'm not getting that Queen Elizabeth was a man. I know there was a lot of anxiety about a female ruler. I know she constantly had spies in her court. It wasn't an easy reign. Constantly questioned, constantly had to worry about spies, constantly had to be worried about, I believe it was her cousin, Queen Mary in the Tower, or whoever was supposed to take her over. I would even say that she was reluctant to become queen for all of those reasons. But no, I'm getting that she was the Virgin Queen because she was the Virgo Queen, for one, and Virgo is virgin. Number 2, she never did get married, but I don't feel that she was virginal. Let's put it that way. Let's be respectful. I think I've actually done a reading that about who could be her son. I actually think she did have a child and then that person became a duke or an earl or some such thing. I can't even remember the reading. But was Queen Elizabeth I actually a man? No, absolutely not. She did have, she had a good reign, but it wasn't easy. And it wasn't always fair because she was a female and she was constantly questioned. And she always had to be worried about people betraying her. But I think she did fine. I think she did fine. She has the strength card here. Um, yeah, I think, you know, there was concerns of that she was a female, and that was just the times. It was the 1500s, but she was not a man. Well, there, that solves that. So anything you read that she was transgender, I think some of these things they just really want to push. I mean, she wouldn't have been transgender. She just would have been a man living as a woman, right, in public. Who knows what they did in private? But no, she was a female through and through. Okay, thank you very much for watching. If you have any other kind of really neat questions like this that are still under royals and gossip about royals, but something a little bit different than the flopples, let's do it. All right, thanks for watching. See you in the next one.